Well, hello there. My name is sometimes Heatherette. I play Elder Scrolls Online. Today, we are going to start the Deadlands zone story with Tinesa, my Ice Necro. Let's enter the game, and why so difficult? Today, I'm going to touch my mouse instead of keyboard. This thing is a hella good mouse, but it starts acting up a little bit when it's low on battery, so therefore it needs to be kept at least 85%. So, Deadlands zone story. I think we will travel to Parkgrave and see what happens there, but first we shall leave through today's. Oh, I sold something and I forgot to look what it was. Good thing I'm streaming this so I can go back and check that out. So we're going to start with leafing through today's daily endeavors. Is it a bit dark in here? Yep. Today's daily endeavors encourage you to kill one vampire, refine raw materials 8 times, complete 1 duel, use mementos 2 times, and or complete 2 stages in the Infinite Archive with a partner. And your companions, they do count, which is nice. Weekly endeavors this week encourage you to complete 20 quests and 1,215 talvars through kills and rewards, or complete 12 stages in the Infinite Archive. I went with the completion of 20 quests, and that was easy. Super easy. Mega easy, I'd say. All one really needs to do is complete daily crafting ones. So, to Parkgrave, everyone. We can also find letters from Lyranth scattered across the world. It's always the same letter, but it's in many places, so let's actually first travel to Moonhold and see if we can find one there. Should I apologize for being a touch late? Okay, I'm sorry for being late. I stabbed myself in the eye with my mascara wand. Again. I can't understand why I do that, so maybe I should concentrate.
Will you answer its call?
Fate summons us. Are you the one?
Greetings, champion.
No.
Laramie.
That was... sorry. Related to the Talvani Peninsula quests. Oh, good. No letters here, but Lyranth has dropped a note. I think that was for the prologue quest. So let's just travel directly to Parkgrave, because that is one place where you can most certainly find the place where it's all unraveled. Quest-wise, I mean. When you purchase a DLC, one of the way shrines is always open. And as usual, we are drinking coffee. The sky in Belgrave is a bit different from the skies in Tamriel. I find this quite lovely.
The anchorite. You're as bothersome as that damned Dremora. No matter. The votive rune is placed, and now you die.
You brought this on yourself, Dagonist.
Oh my.
Are you, with the glowing hands? We have something in common. If you're not a cultist, we should talk.
Am I? My hands are glowing. Hands glowing, my hands are glowing. Why are my hands glowing? I suppose we can find out. So, first we speak with the anchorite.
Damn these waking flame cultists, bringing their Mehrunes Dagon madness to Fargrave. Their votive runes infect mortals with dark magic. I came to meet someone about all this when I spotted that cultist and my hands began to glow. Just like yours.
What is this place?
This is Fargrave, a city in Oblivion with permanent and open connections to other realms. The cultists place those votive runes faster than I can destroy them, putting every mortal who lives here at risk. That's why I agreed to meet with the Dremora.
The Dremora?
Lyrinth, the Dremora. She sent me a letter. Said the cult threatened Fargrave. Nern, too. She wanted my help, but I can't deal with that now. The votive runes are clearly the immediate danger. We should work together on this. I can pay.
Alright. I will help you deal with the votive runes. What do you need me to do?
I need you to talk to my contacts. Madam Wim's establishment is here in the city. Initiate Teal'go meets me in the burn, out in the Deadlands. See what they know about the votive runes and the cult's plans. Then meet me in the Fargrave Crafting Plaza.
Alright. As usual, after the initial conversation, we have the chance to explore the lore a little bit better. But I will leave that to you.
The glow seems to have faded. For now.
Let's see that room a little bit closer. Looks very Daedric and also scary. Now we need to enter the city of Fargrave. Which seems to be bustling with life. Fargrave and Deadlands, even when combined, are a relatively small area.
Why won't you all just leave me alone?
Something terrible's about to happen. I just
We
know
have
it.
2 delves and 2 world bosses. Fargrave in itself, apart from the shambles, is a relatively safe area, but the Deadlands is riddled with all sorts of delightful dangers. You can find daily quests here, quests that send you to a delve or a boss or a Deadlands entrance, which sends you to a public dungeon type of a place where there are countless foes and a really, really big boss.
Another poor mortal succumbed to the power of the Dagonic votives. How unfortunate. But what's this? A new face? And what does Madam Whim always say? New faces bring new opportunities. Let's talk.
Maybe we should talk to Madam Whim another day. Oh, we do need to speak with Madam Whim. Then we shall speak with her today.
Has anyone ever told you that you have an incomparable mien? Most in this Celestial Palanquin we call Fargrave have the barest patina on their auras. But you, I know multiple buyers who would pay top price for a soul like yours. Shall we trade?
I'm not even certain I have my soul. Not interested in trading souls, but what's the matter with that person sitting on the floor?
What? Poor Josette? She's one of my favorite regulars. At least she was, before the votives affected her. First, she became belligerent, then extremely melancholy. Now she's practically mindless. But tell me, darling, what brings you to Madam Whim's?
The anchorite sent me. She said you know everything that happens here.
She did she? All true, but I hate to brag. She's an unusual mortal, though, isn't she? Our darling of the alleys. And clever. She sent you so as not to increase her tab at the House of Whims. As a new customer, your first transaction is free.
All right. Tell me what you know about the Waking Flame and their votive runes.
Ah, two topics on the lips of many a Fargravian. The Dagonists are mortal rabble with a fetish for destruction. The votive runes are prayers to their prince made manifest. Spells that seem to affect only mortals, like poor Josette here.
Any idea why the cult is placing the votive runes throughout Fargrave?
An interesting question. Alas, I have no answer. But you're not the only newcomer to our fair city seeking such knowledge. My eyes about town tell me that Lyranth the Dremora has come to Fargrave. She's in the shambles, searching for Sister Celdina.
Sister Celdina?
You want more? I'm giving away an awful lot as part of your free sample, but I am feeling generous today. Sister Celdina leads the Dagonists here in Fargrave. She and Lyranth seem to have it out for one another, though I have yet to ascertain why.
So we have learned that Sister Celdina is at work here as well. Do we have our soul? We do not have our soul. Then how could we trade souls with
Now,
Madam
what
Whim?
should we do with Josette?
Now where is Initiate Tilgo? Not here. But we do find pretty paintings. Perhaps this way? Let's consult our journal. Oh. Initiatilgo is located in the Deadlands. Now, how do we get here? I know. We must exit this place. And run through Fargrave Town City District in order to find a Plaza of Portals. Let's see if this opened a shrine in the Deadlands. No, it didn't. Sometimes they do, so it's always worth to check.
All of you, stay away from me! Stay away!
What is this couple? So, in the Plaza of Portals, we find 3 portals. One that leads us to the Sever, one that leads us to Leywin, and one that leads us to the Burn. We are encouraged to take the portal to the Burn, so let's do that. And this tosses us to the Deadlands. Looks quite familiar, doesn't it? If you played Oblivion, you will basically know what happens here. It rains lava and Daedric bows are aplentiful. A joyous place, that's it. So, the portal tosses us quite close to the location where Initiate Tilgo is waiting for us. Those plants can't be harvested, but they will spit poison. More enemies, let's get rid of them. Clumsily, since I have gotten how to drive this. I have 16 characters
You're not the
and
person I was supposed to meet. What do you want?
not all rotations stay in mind. Everything but right bopper and... okay. That was an easy one.
Explain yourself, stranger. The Deadlands isn't a place for chance encounters.
The Anchorite sent me. What can you tell me about the Waking Flame and their portal?
The Anchorite promises to get me away from the cult in exchange for information. I hold up my end of the bargain, and what do I get? Another fool, seeking knowledge from Portilgo. This is the last time, you hear? Make sure the Anchorite knows that.
I will tell her. Do you know what the cult plans to do with the Portipoots?
They don't tell lowly initiates all the details of their master plan. But I hear things. Sister Celdina wants to take over Fargrave. Make it an offering to Mehrunes Dagon. The votive runes play a part in that, but I don't know exactly how.
Tell me about Sister Celdina.
Sister Celdina leads the Fargrave cell. She has a grand vision for the Waking Flame. It starts with Fargrave, but it doesn't end there. She wants control of the portals. With them, she can hand Lord Dagon all of Oblivion. Even Nirn would be in reach.
Does the name Lyranth mean anything to you?
The Dremora? She's practically all the Order's old guard talk about these days. Seems she's been causing a lot of trouble for Sister Celdina, interfering with her plans. Something's about to happen. Tell the Anchorite. Fargrave's in danger.
Any idea where I can find Sister Celdina?
The Order has camps throughout Fargrave and the Deadlands. Sister Celdina could be anywhere. But tell the Anchorite to check the shambles. Look for an abandoned building, someplace hot. I heard one of the Devastators complaining about the heat.
Someplace hot? That's not a lot to go on.
If we were talking about the Deadlands, no. But the shambles is a different story. That section of Fargrave can't have too many places hot enough to make a Devastator uncomfortable. The Anchorite will figure it out.
Why are you willing to help the Anchorite?
What? You assume every Dagonist is a true believer willing to do whatever their superiors tell them? I joined up because they promised me a better life. A way to escape the shambles. But they lied. The Anchorite agreed to help me, for a price.
A price?
If Sister Celdina knew I was talking to you or the Anchorite, my life wouldn't be worth a scab on an Ogrim's elbow. I want out! Look. Tell the Anchorite. She can find me at the Bearer's Rest in Fargrave when she's really ready to help an old friend. Tell the Anchorite I'll be at the Bearer's Rest. She owes me, and I expect her to honor our agreement.
So now we need to return to Fargrave. Namely the crafting area. We can take the portal or we can use the way shrine. Let's see if or which one we run into first. I think the way shrine is actually an easier option. So first we need to go through that door and then I suppose here. The portal would have taken us a few steps further from the entrance, so I am pleased with our choice.
Disaster is coming! Fargrave is doomed!
Calm down, I am
There's
pleased.
no point. No point at all.
Fargrave City is a little bit of a maze, just like all of this area, shambles included, and it's built in many layers, and I would say that navigating this mess is a task that requires a bit of patience. It's very different from other areas of Tamriel, and as such, I think it's a welcome refresher to the otherwise similar areas. I like those books. So I thought we were going into an entirely different area.
Over here, friend.
Lord Dagon will visit disaster upon this ash heap. Mark my words.
These new Dagonists are barely worth the effort. I followed them into the plaza and destroyed the votive rune before they even noticed I was there. And the Grasp decided to get involved, finally. Hey, did you learn anything from my contacts?
Madame Wim said Lyranth is searching these shambles for the cult's local leader, Sister Celdina.
Madame Wim didn't charge you, I hope. She usually lets you sample her wares for free the first time. After that, it gets expensive. The shambles is a big place, but now we know more than we did when we started. Did you also make contact with Tilgo?
He said Celdina's using the votives to conquer Fargrave and to look for an unusually hot building.
Hot? In the shambles? Must be the old baths. The furnaces beneath the bathhouse have been burning forever. But what was that about the votive runes? How does Sister Celdina plan to use them to conquer Fargrave?
The votives are prayers to Dagon. The magic only affects mortals, but neither of them knew anymore.
Damn it! No one is going to conquer Fargrave if I have any say in the matter. I suppose we need to investigate the old bathhouse. If we find Sister Celdina, maybe we'll find Lyranth too. Let's meet in the shambles. We can discuss our options there.
Alright, I will meet you in the shambles.
Once we enter the shambles, we can work our way together to the old bathhouse.
Move, mortals, flee!
You will see. Lord Dagon will devour you and your city.
Be silent! Your prince has no power here.
So now we do actually need to enter the shambles. Here we can find enemies, but they should be
The shambles. Not a place for casual stroll.
relatively
Let's
easy.
go check out the old bathhouse.
Where are we going? All the way there. The bathhouse, clearly. Do we go this way? I suppose.
Choose a direction. East through Skane Lane, through the Western Warrens, or directly north through the Central Plazas.
So if Fargrave seems difficult to navigate the city, I mean, the shambles is 10 times worse. Let's see how many times we can get turned around and spiced around here. So we should make our way through this area to this side and then up the road. Perhaps this bridge? And then I think we have managed to find the correct path. We are still a little bit away from our destination, but I am confident in finding it. Well, that was a fun contrast with the ice and fire. Bathhouse discovered.
That's the bathhouse up ahead. Let's see if the door is locked.
Inspect bathhouse door. We find a rather large rune.
That door should take us into the bathhouse, if we can open it.
Examine.
Locked, and with magic. Damn. If the main door is sealed, let's see if we can get in through the courtyard.
So we need to find another way around. Perhaps we should levitate? Is there a tunnel
That opening in the
perhaps here?
cliffside. Do you
Oh.
think we could fit through there?
How convenient. So that was right at the corner of the bathhouse, and is there another one at the other corner? That would make
This
sense.
is the bathhouse courtyard. See those depressions? Used to be outdoor pools. Let's see if we can find a way inside from here.
Speaking with the anchorite is an optional step, and I'm going to not go. This way. Search the courtyard, and we are at
That opening in the rocks. Maybe we can reach the caves below and get into the bathhouse from there.
a relatively large area, but the anchorite mentioned an opening between the rocks, and here we find another tunnel. So corners are the places where you can wiggle your way through.
We should be able to find a way inside through the undercroft. It runs beneath the bathhouse.
This seems like a relatively safe area, and I need more coffee, so I'm going to run to the kitchen real quick. I will be right back. Quickly checking that I have managed. I have managed. Oh, also managed a hair in my eye. That's always a nice surprise. Oh, here we find
Another ward. I think we can get past this one, though. I have an idea.
Now we really need to speak with the anchorite.
Unlike the door outside, this area contains everything we need to disrupt the magic sustaining the ward and dispel it. I've seen the Daedra use these crystals to do all sorts of things.
Crystals? What are you talking about?
I spotted a lucent among the debris in this hall. It's a Daedric crystal that can absorb and store the background energy that pulses through all the realms of Oblivion. We'll need that to get started.
Find a lucent. Got it. Then what?
Then take the lucent to the Dynamis font over there. That background energy I mentioned, the font absorbs it. Place the lucent on the font, and it will fill it with the charged energy.
Charge the lucent on the font. Then what?
Finally, insert the charged lucent into the discharge labrum beside the door. That will release the energy from the crystal and disrupt the ward. That's the idea, anyway. I've seen the Daedra do all sorts of things using lucents, fonts, and labrums.
Alright, I will find a lucent and follow your instructions.
Remember, find a lucent, charge it.
And we find a
That's
lucent.
definitely a lucent. Now take the lucent to the Dynamis font.
Then we place it
Place
here.
the lucent in the Dynamis font, and it should fill it with energy. That did
And
it.
that
Look how the crystal crackles with energy. Now
activates
insert the charged crystal into
this
the labrum
thing
and step away.
and
It worked! And now you know how to use a charged lucent. Let's see what's behind that door.
I'm still uncertain of how to use a charged lucent. But that's alright. Elder Scrolls has a tendency of holding your hand. It always tells you exactly what to do. So, we need to navigate through a tunnel. I think I can manage that. Inventory full. Probably maybe should have thought to clear inventory before starting the stream, but what can I say? I wasn't entirely awake.
Care to bargain?
Moving on. Can we get all of them? Yes, we can. Oh, I just noticed. Our upstairs neighbors, the ones that have been doing renovating since July, they've been all quiet today.
Brought the help I requested, but I didn't expect there to be more than one of you.
And
Ah, my simple spell finally yields results. I was hoping it would bring you to me again, little mortal. I do so appreciate working with known quantities. But who is this other mortal who also carries my glowing brand upon their flesh?
Lerant, this is Anchorite. Anchorite, meet Lerant, the Tremora.
The Anchorite. An unusual appellation even for a mortal. You must be wondering why I summoned you and then failed to be on hand to greet you. When I heard that Sister Celdina had arrived at their headquarters in the shambles, I had to act quickly.
Did you find Sister Celdina?
You can plainly see that I did not. Finding this location took more time than I expected, and even then, getting inside has proven difficult. But now that we're together, I suspect we can make short work of any obstacles and locate Sister Celdina.
Why are you so intent on finding Sister Celdina?
My reasons are my own, little mortal. Suffice it to say, I want to determine how Sister Celdina plans to utilize the votive runes to seize control of Fargrave. She wants to use its many portals as a gateway between the Deadlands and Nirn.
What do you need us to do, Baron?
Even a Dromore of my talents cannot hope to stand alone against the Dagonists and an army of living disasters. I seek to learn Sister Celdina's secrets. You want to protect the mortal realm from total destruction. Together, we can accomplish both.
Well,
The glow. It vanished again.
The spell has run its course. The glow will not return.
kind of
Now,
sad.
to
I like
deal with this
Guardians.
ward.
In-game, not in real life.
Come, I sense activity in the chamber beyond.
Bathhouse Auditorium. Let's investigate. Was that fire?
The Dromora again. Well, you're too late. The ritual is almost complete. Dagon's blessing reverberates among the votive runes. Soon a wave of destruction will sweep over Fargrave and destroy the Daedra.
The spell.
We have been thrown
What's
into
happening to
battle.
us?
Mortal, destroy the votive runes.
So we need to destroy both the runes and also we are deeply in combat. Ouch. Is it safe? No, let's start with this one. Destroy.
Stop! The ritual must destroy the Daedra. My plan depends upon it.
And do we find another one here?
Protect the votive runes.
And at that one, the enemy ceased to arrive. So now we are safe. And that's all runes destroyed.
You will pay for that, Dromora. You and your companions both.
Sister Celdina got away, and we're right back where we started. Nowhere.
Nowhere? How quickly mortals succumb to despair. Let's talk in the next room.
That sounds sensible. Speaking in the next room.
Take a moment to look around. Sister Celdina departed in haste. Certainly she left something behind.
Doesn't look like there's anything here. Let's speak with Larenth.
I did not think Sister Celdina capable of performing such a powerful ritual. You did well, mortal. A few more moments and the magic would have exploded across Fargrave, leaving the city defenseless and destroying all of the Daedra, including me.
I stopped the ritual, but Sister Celdina escaped.
Yes, but she fled in haste. That means she probably left something behind. Let's search this bathhouse. Bring me whatever you find. Sister Celdina's abandoned paraphernalia may be of use to me, and it may tell you more about the threat to Nirn.
Do you know what that ritual was all about? How was it going to help the cult conquer Fargrave?
From what I could devise, the votives elevated the emotions of mortals in the city, siphoning the energy generated into Sister Celdina's ritual. She planned to use that energy to destroy the Daedra, including the Grasp, leaving the city defenseless.
Shouldn't we go after Sister Celdina?
That would accomplish nothing. The Dagonists are experts when it comes to disappearing into the shadows. Sister Celdina will pay for her various insults soon enough. For now, see what she left behind when she fled.
Alright, I will see what I can find in the bathhouse. I feel that we have uttered the words Sister Celdina approximately 15,000 times today. Encoded note, examine.
What did you find, little mortal?
A note.
Tell me what you found, and I shall determine if it has any significance to my quest, or to yours.
I found this note. I can't make sense of it.
Nor can I. And while your literacy may be in question, mine certainly is not. This is no language, mortal or Daedric. It is written in code, one used by the Dagonists for their more guarded correspondence.
Can you decipher it?
No, and neither could any lowly recruit we captured off the streets and tortured for information. This code is reserved for the Order's elite. We'll need to find someone who can decipher it. I'm sure Fargrave must have someone with those skills.
What should we do now?
We should leave. The cult's forces may have scattered, but no doubt Sister Celdina will send a force to try to deal with us. We should not be here when they arrive. Perhaps the Anchorite can suggest a place for us to meet up, safe from prying eyes.
Are you coming with us?
What I seek still eludes my grasp, so our business is not yet concluded. You ought to be grateful. I can be a powerful ally, when the mood strikes me. I will meet you back in Fargrave. I'm sure the Anchorite knows someone who can decipher the code.
Let's meet at the inn in Fargrave.
Oh.
Bearer's Rest. We can talk privately there.
It seems that the game makers really like it when we need to decipher a message hidden in code. This has happened at least 3 times before. So now we need to find our way back to Fargrave City. Let's go and open that way shrine. I have a feeling we're going to need that later on. Often when I need a way shrine unlocked or a new area unlocked, I travel to guild members, but the Shambles and Deadlands are nowadays relatively unpopular areas. It's rather uncommon to find anyone I know here. Hence, open way shrine. So now we need to go to the inn, which is right over there. Oh. Open the door and find pretty paintings. I really like the art in ESO.
You really came all this way to stop the waking flame from destroying Fargrave.
Delightful.
Something like that.
The Anchorite here again.
I don't know what I expected, but it wasn't that. Finding the leader of the cult, watching as she almost completed a deadly ritual, and then allowing her to escape. I never fail like that. And all we have for our trouble is a coded message.
Do you know anyone who can decipher the code?
Maybe. This is Fargrave, after all. The city connects to everywhere. Madam Wim must know someone here who can help us with that. In the meantime, we made a deal, and I always honor my commitments. Here, you earned this, my friend.
And this completes the first stage of our Deadlands story. I think we shall pick this up from here next week. For now, I do believe the time has come to say goodbye. For now. Oh, this is difficult because I need my mouse. Which was charging at all. So, I will return tomorrow at 2 p.m.-ish to enjoy the Witches Festival, which begins today. Was it 5-ish p.m. finish time? Well, anyway, about 2 hours from now. But we shall enjoy the festivities tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Ta.